Hello, my friend, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Daily. My name is Aaron Machbitz. Let's talk about the November 24th edition of Monday Night Raw. I thought this was a pretty good episode of Monday Night Raw leading into Survivor Series. But the question still remains is why? Why is Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes and Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso all teaming together? Why is Brock Lesnar and Logan Paul with Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker? We've gotten these super teams, like so much star power. You have Roman Reigns, you have Cody Rhodes, you have Drew McIntyre, you have Logan Paul, you have the Usos, you have Brock Lesnar, you have Braun Breaker, you have all of these massive humans and massive stars heading into War Games, but we have no idea why. Why is Roman Reigns having the back of CM Punk? Why is Roman Reigns having the back of Cody Rhodes? Is Jimmy and Jey Uso still is there a rift in that relationship with the Usos and Roman Reigns? Why is Drew McIntyre aligned with Brock Lesnar? Why is Drew McIntyre aligned with Logan Paul? Why? Yes, we've gotten these teams together. We were having a War Games match. There's some champions. There's some potential feuds here of Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre, and Logan Paul's a bad guy, and Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker have been sort of feuding with the Usos, and then there's Roman Reigns in the mix, and then Brock Lesnar's here. We don't know why any of this is happening, so it makes it a little bit harder to connect deeply to the story. We also don't know what's happening next. Now, that's fine. There's going to be some surprises. Who's going to feud with who's going to be the champion in Royal Rumble, who's going to be the champion going into WrestleMania. All these types of things might be shaped out just a little bit more after War Games, but we have no idea why the alliances are happening, and that makes the story just a little bit more challenging to really invest in. Really invest in. And it's easy to get invested in the match when it starts because all 10 performers are fucking top tier. Really good. Some of the best in the world. Roman Reigns is the god of WWE. Brock Lesnar is one of the best of all time and one of the best sellers of all time. Doesn't get credit for. And we'll talk about his botch a little bit later. Don't you worry. But we don't really know what the motivations are, the why behind it, what's the reasoning. That hasn't really been discussed. And so the match is just a match at this point, which is totally fine. I think it's going to be a great match, but I think if you really want to get investment in the match from a fan base that really loves a storyline, that's why we watch professional wrestling. Also heading into Royal Rumble season and heading into WrestleMania, it would have behooved WWE. But maybe they don't know why. Maybe they just threw their top stars in there and hopes that would work. But it sort of did, sort of didn't. So that's the big question remaining for War Games and Survivor Series and stuff like that. But outside of that, I just have to note that Becky Lynch is doing an absolutely tremendous job as a heel, the best work probably of her entire career as a heel. It's tremendous. She deserves her flowers. Very, 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 very good job. She is top 2 maybe women professional wrestlers of all time, maybe now with this tremendous heel work and being able to alter in her character and do things that most other women can do, like talk on the mic and sell a story and all these types of things and carry matches with women who don't know how to wrestle, and maybe she's top 1. Maybe she is. Maybe Sports Illustrated and Bleacher Report are right. Maybe she's top 1, but I want to give Becky Lynch her flowers. She absolutely watches this show, so I'm giving you your flowers, Becky Lynch. Cheers to you. Now, that stuff was important. The match of the night, obviously, was Gunther versus Carmelo Hayes. Gunther is so good when he has an opponent who's quick, fast, and can do explosive moves. Because Gunther, just speaking on a pure pro wrestling sense, loves to make the matches look meaningful and like his opponent is going to win. Now, at some point, Gunther takes over, he dominates, he boots, he clotheslines, he chops, and he chokes you out. But it's just the matches are put together in such a way that it makes you believe. Akira Tozawa, whoa, he might win. Oh my God, he might win. Otis, he might win. Oh my God, he might win. Right? And then when someone does win, it's even more of a shock and more of a celebration, like when Jey Uso wins or CM Punk wins or Sami Zayn beats Gunther. It's that much bigger. Now, Carmelo Hayes proved to everyone once again that he is very, very good. I think 2026 on the main roster is Carmelo Hayes' year. He's going to do some really big things. He just needs a few more of those big matches, and then those big matches turn into big wins, and then he's on some PLEs, and now he's in the spot where he could potentially be could flourish, because he's a very, very good professional wrestler. I was on a few shows with him when we were both independent wrestlers. What a star, what a stud, also what a great guy. And so amazing showing from Gunther and Carmelo Hayes. Gunther moves on in the Last Time Is Now tournament, and he is going to win that tournament. Solo moves on based on an injury from Penta, so God bless Penta. Hopefully he's okay and healthy recovery for him. Solo moves on. The Solo Gunther match, not excited for that. Solo's very boring. Gunther does better against opponents who can move, who are quick. People like Sami Zayn, people like Carmelo Hayes, people like Ilya Dragunov. Solo doesn't do anything really exciting, and he's not big enough or strong enough to do his power moves on Gunther, and so it's going to be sort of a clunky match. So Gunther's going to move on. And most likely Gunther is going to face LA Knight, hopefully, God willing, in the tournament final. Hopefully it's not Gunther and Jey Uso. For the love of God, all things good. Please make it be Gunther versus LA Knight. And then again, I'm going with my original pick of Gunther winning the Last Time Is Now tournament and beating John Cena on December 13th to retire the GOAT, retire Goldberg, and then beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, all in sort of the calendar year. Speaking of Brock Lesnar, my boy Brock Lesnar friggin' slipped on his entrance. Amazing. I've never seen Brock Lesnar slip on his entrance in 20 years. But you could just kind of see that he slipped, rolled backwards, great roll backwards, boom, got up, took his hat off, put it on Braun Breaker, and smiled away. Nobody cares. He doesn't care. He's never going to think about it. But it's absolutely hilarious that in his like big moments where the pyro's coming out, he kicks his leg, he falls, he rolls, he comes back up, and there he is, Brock Lesnar. But that goes to show you, for anyone listening, watching, whatever the case may be, that even the best in the world make mistakes. So you are allowed to make mistakes as well, and we just learn from them, we grow from them, and we laugh through them, and we get better because of it. Brock Lesnar is that prime example. That video is going to be shared online for the rest of time. Good thing Brock Lesnar's not really on social media, so he doesn't give a shit, but it's funny, it's hilarious, and we can learn from Brock by just rolling through it, laughing it off, and moving on to the next thing. But it was also really funny on Monday Night Raw was the mini Cena. Now, some people are going to get upset and all this other bullshit, but like, it's supposed to be sports entertainment. It's supposed to be entertainment. There's a funny element to it. And I think the mini Cena coming out to Dominic Mysterio with the mini Stu was absolutely hilarious. I fucking cracked up. Some people are saying like, oh, this is Vince McMahon shit. This is Vince McMahon shit. It's funny. It's funny. We're allowed to laugh. Nobody was harmed in the process. Like, the mini Cena and the mini Stu got jobs. They got paid for the day. I'm sure they were very happy about it. And it was like not making fun of anyone. It was just like making fun of John Cena. And that's the whole point. And it was funny. I thought it was funny. It was a good sort of deal to play his music. I thought one of the people from Judgment Day was going to come out dressed as John Cena like we've seen before. Or maybe The Miz was going to come out dressed as John Cena again. No, he wasn't. But we saw a mini Cena and a mini Stu and running down the thing, and the whole thing was hilarious. And good on Dominic Mysterio for sort of playing that part. He's going to lose to John Cena at Survivor Series. John Cena is going to retain that IC title, and I guess it looks like either LA Knight or Gunther, whoever wins the Last Time Is Now tournament, is going to beat John Cena, retire him, and then win the IC title as well. I guess that goes to Gunther, but maybe it goes to LA Knight. I really think Gunther is going to win, but I guess if they want to strap the jetpack to someone, it could be to LA Knight, because Gunther's already a main eventer. He's already won the world title. He's already held the IC title for 600 days. If they want to give someone the jetpack, I guess they give it to LA Knight. He beats Gunther, and then he beats John Cena sort of in a 2-week span. That's pretty big, and wins the IC title. So it might be LA Knight. But the mini Cena was hilarious. I thought the that whole thing was great. I thought the November 24th edition of Monday Night Raw was pretty good. Still some unanswered questions about why in War Games. We had the Brock Lesnar botch. We give the flowers to Becky Lynch for being one of the best heels. And we had the mini Cena. So that's all I have for you. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'd absolutely love to hear from you. Then like this video and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Lots of love. Cheers.